Hey guys, this is the Prince of Macedon, and I'm doing highlights from 3 battles between me and Achilles of the Art of War clan. He spells his name without the C, and that's because he's from Romania, and that's how they pronounce Achilles, or that's how they spell Achilles in Romania. That's just an interesting tidbit there, I guess. And I got that information from Achilles. Alright, so let's show you the highlights. The first battle was a Macedonia versus Seleucid battle. And the second battle was a Macedonia versus Rome battle, and the third game was a Macedonia versus Carthage battle, and I was the Macedonians in all 3 battles. So let's go ahead and show you the highlights from these battles. The first battle was battle number 1363 for me. That's my 1363rd battle online. And this will be a Macedon versus Seleucid battle. And I'm in command of the Macedonians, and Achilles is in command of the Seleucids. So here's how the battle started off. He has militia cavalry, companion cavalry, a cataphract, silver shield legionnaires, and phalanx pikemen, in addition to a force of many archers. Oh, and my army consists of rural pikes, companion cavalry, and archers. Let's skip to the highlight. And here's the climactic battle right here. I'm pouring in my cavalry onto his cavalry force. I lost my general in the process. And his cataphracts and companions are outfighting my companions. He also has some silver shield legionnaires in the mix, and he's got his archers firing away too. So I'm laying on the pressure, but his guys are really tough fighters. And at this point, you can see my cavalry disintegrating. My phalanx is still intact. Like, they beat his silver shields, or they're about to. But I haven't even touched his archers, and he destroyed my archers. And there goes my cavalry. And I'm trying to kill some of his dudes with my pikes, but my guys are too slow. So I'll never be able to catch him like this. And his archers are flaming my pikes from behind. It's pretty sweet looking. Look at that one's burning. Alright, so that should be just about it for this battle. Well, here, I got some of his militia cavalry here. But that doesn't really matter, because they're just militia cav. So even if he lost them, it doesn't really matter. Because I lost my archers already. And you can't fight archers and all of his silver shields and cavalry with just this meager force right here. So I don't give up just yet. I'm going to try to see if he makes mistakes, maybe make a comeback. But you can see the ruckus. Like my cavalry's gone now. All I have left are my pikes, and that's going to be a feudal battle. When I say feudal, I'm not talking about the time period, I'm talking about, like, the Borg. Like, Borg futility. Yeah. We are Borg. Alright, so this is just a desperation attack. Like, even if I caught his archers, I would've got nailed from behind with this cavalry. So let's look at his army. He has some silver shields hot on my heels. Then he has his cavalry back here, just having a good time. Here's his general. He's a cataphract. And at this point, I admit a defeat, because it wasn't worth it. It wasn't worth it anymore, because my guys were outmatched at this point. Very good game. That was a crushing defeat. I had 269 kills with 289 men remaining. Achilles of the Art of War clan had 838 kills with 839 men remaining. Alright, that was the first battle. Now let's show you the second battle. And this will be battle 1364 for me. And once again, I'm in command of the Macedonians, and Achilles is in command of the Romans. So here's the second battle. This is the way it starts. I've got a force of rural pikes, archers, Greek cavalry, and companions, and he has a force of Roman cavalry auxilia, urban cohorts, Roman archers, and Praetorian cavalry. So let's skip to the climax here. Alright, so here's the climax of the Macedon versus Rome battle here. This is our second battle here, and you can see what's happened. He still has his archers and his he still has some cavalry left. He has his cavalry auxilia and a Praetorian squadron here. I'm down to 2 royal pikes and 2 depleted companion cavalry. I'm trying to take out some of these archers. His cavalry auxiliary ran into my companions here, and they rout. So with his Praetorians coming in, I have my pikes coming in really close here. So here's the climax. The climax. So I killed his general there. So his archers rout here, and same with his cavalry. And look, for a change, my general's still alive. But he still has 2 Roman archers left. I'm gonna chase these guys down just in case they decide not to run away anymore. So I'm gonna make sure they stop living. So let's chase these guys down. I know I'm being hit by arrows, but I'm gonna sacrifice a few horses to take out more of these archers here. And the archers over here routed, so he has 1 archer unit left. I'm gonna chase him down with my cavalry. At this point, my cavalry's already exhausted. There's my general. And at this point, my opponent had made defeat. That was a really close game. That was an average victory. I had 807 kills with 326 men remaining. Achilles of the Art of War clan had 746 kills with 146 men remaining. That was a very good battle. And our last game will be the deciding game, and that is a Macedon versus Carthage battle. This is our last deciding battle here, out of this best 2 out of 3. I am the Macedonians, of course, and he is the Carthaginians. I have a force of royal pikes, Greek cavalry, companions, and archers. If you look at his army, he has a Numidian mercenary squadron. He has tons of Sacred Band cavalry, some Sacred Band hoplites, and lots of slingers. So let's get to the highlight of this battle. Alright, so here's a highlight of the final battle here. You can see what's happened. I've lost my cavalry, and his cavalry's for the most part intact. And he has all of his slingers still. I lost most of my archers except for this one, and I've got 3 pikes left. So it's not looking good for me in this battle. Anyways, here he made 1 mistake here. That was getting too close to my pikes. But at that point, it didn't really matter because now I got to chase his slingers and deal with all of his cavalry still. Yeah, that said, my I don't want to make an excuse up, but my controls were still a little bit sticky because of my graphics card. Like when I was telling my guys to run, they wouldn't run. But you gotta admit that this guy's really good, Achilles. Like even with this with my keyboard, I still should have played better than this. But Achilles did really well. So I've got these guys left, but I'd been a defeat at this point because I couldn't kill all these dudes. It'd be impossible. So that was an average defeat. I had 343 kills with 411 men remaining. Achilles of the Art of War clan had 568 kills with 667 men remaining. Very good games to Achilles of the Art of War clan. And Achilles agreed to a rematch once I got my graphics card fixed. Achilles is one of the nicest clan players I've ever met. So I appreciate that. Hope you guys enjoyed this battle. Yeah, so very good games to Achilles, and Achilles won this series 2 games to 1, and I definitely look forward to our rematch.